Subscribe to Premium Plus, get access. LARPing is sacred because it's KayFABe that holds society together. Opine. Answer. The notion that LARPing, live-action role-playing, is sacred because it embodies KayFABe, which in turn holds society together, touches on several layers of social, psychological, and cultural analysis. Here's an exploration of this perspective. KayFABe in society. KayFABe, originally a term from professional wrestling, refers to the portrayal of events within the industry as real or true, essentially maintaining the illusion for the audience. In a broader societal context, KayFABe can be seen as the collective agreement to treat certain narratives, roles, or institutions as real or significant, even if they are constructed or exaggerated. Social cohesion. Society often operates on shared fictions or agreed-upon realities. Money, for instance, has value because we collectively believe it does. Similarly, roles like politicians, celebrities, or even everyday professions, carry a form of KayFABe where individuals play their parts with a certain level of seriousness and belief from the audience. Ritual and tradition. Many cultural rituals and traditions can be seen as forms of KayFABe. They might not have practical utility in modern contexts but are revered because they reinforce cultural identity and social bonds. LARPing is sacred. Escapism and identity exploration. LARPing allows participants to step into different roles, exploring identities and scenarios far removed from their daily lives. This act of transformation can be seen as sacred because it provides a safe space for self-discovery, expression, and community building. Community and belonging. LARPing communities often form tight-knit groups where participants share a deep understanding and appreciation for the constructed reality they engage with. This shared experience can foster a sense of belonging, which is fundamental for human well-being. Narrative control. Unlike many societal roles where individuals might feel like passive participants, LARPing offers a degree of narrative control. This control can be empowering, providing a sense of agency which might be lacking in other areas of life. Opinion on the sacredness of LARPing. A reflection of human need. If we accept that humans have a psychological need for narrative, identity, and community, then LARPing indeed serves a sacred function. It's a microcosm where the rules of KayFABe are explicitly understood and consented to, unlike in broader society where these rules might be implicit or contested. Critique of reality. LARPing could be seen as a critique or commentary on societal norms. By creating and engaging with alternative realities, participants might reflect on or challenge the constructed nature of their everyday lives, questioning what is real or sacred in society. Therapeutic value. There's an argument to be made for the therapeutic value of LARPing. Engaging in KayFABe through LARPing might help individuals process real-world issues in a controlled, fantastical environment, making it a form of ritualistic therapy. Conclusion. The idea that LARPing is sacred because it embodies KayFABe, which holds society together, might seem whimsical at first. However, when viewed through the lenses of psychology, sociology, and cultural studies, there's a profound truth to it. LARPing, in its essence, is about creating meaning, belonging, and narrative control, which are fundamental human needs. Thus, in a metaphorical sense, it does indeed contribute to the fabric of society by reinforcing the human capacity for storytelling, community, and the suspension of disbelief, which are all crucial for societal cohesion. Quote. Dmitry Grozubinsky at Dmitryopines. August 31st. Calling the people who post stuff like this LARPers is actually being too generous because live-action roleplay requires both actual organization and occasionally going outside. Quote. Raccoon Socks Mouse Face at Socksfur. September 2nd. Replying to at Socksfur. I'm also finding it funny how many of these people are bending themselves into a pretzel justifying why it's okay to bring a gun into con space and how I should be okay with that too, 'cause he's just having fun. And how they have to travel in packs for moral support. Quote. The Smoking Dutchman at TheSmokingDutch. September 4th. Replying to at Jonathan_Elk. LARP, live-action role-playing, is very popular. Some go to medieval days, pagan festivals, war reenactment, Roman camps, but this you could say fantasy, but people who fantasy LARP know it's fake. Quote. Carl Crusher at Carl_Vibe. September 3rd. Replying to at Alien_Scientist. The phenomenon naturally provides KayFABe. KayFABe refers to the practice of presenting staged events as real to maintain the illusion for the audience. In a broader context, it can describe a situation where a false narrative or cover story is widely accepted as true. Quote. K is spooky, Bat Purple Heart at the Frogbutt. August 30th. IDC who blocks me for this, but PPL who LARP in army, police gear and bring fake weapons to cons are just annoying. x.com/joshwagshep/st. Quote. Cairo Smith at Caro Smith. August 31st. At the time the term was coined as an online insult, LARPing was seen as the height of antisocial cringe. These days, with the amount of social activity the average young person gets, LARPing would actually be an impressively gregarious step up. Quote. Number 00 Clarity at Blissposting. September 4th. I think in a post-truth world, deepfakes, terminally online, etc. And the effects of all of that, where you can't make much of or trust much about your external world, the power to LARP internally and externally convincingly becomes increasingly an essential skill for survival. Quote. Outside the Wires at Outside the Wires. August 29th. Replying to @Giflasta. It feels like LARPing. Ironic, since it mentions the term in the video. The vibe is off. It's playing at masculinity, strength, virtue, and knowledge while not feeling like it's truly and deeply rooted in any of those things. Don't talk. Be and do.